Welcome back to Speletons. I'm Zinker, he's Derek. What's up?
I was gonna say I got like maybe like one more in me.
Well,
So.
nice. Anyhow,
Yeah.
Derek, you mentioned you wanted to talk about the police.
Oh,
Now's
that's
the
right.
time.
I meant to bring this up when that came up.
When
in
what
your
came
dream.
up? Oh, the dream? Okay. That's right. Yeah, you had a dream.
So I've been having just like weird coincidences with lately where I have yet to get pulled over, but I keep having coincidences where I'm very convinced I'm about to be pulled over.
Okay.
I've had a couple of instances lately where I was like driving by like an officer or something like that, like a parked police car, whatever, like on like the highway or something like that, and I get a little bit past it, and then suddenly it pulls out and then like starts like puts the lights on, and I'm like fuck, and then it goes and like pulls someone else over.
Wait, what happens?
Where like, so like I'll like drive past the police car, whatever, get a little ways past, and then like cause like me being super paranoid, I look in my rear view mirror and like I see him like to pull out, and then I think to myself, fuck, he's gonna pull me over for, and then he ends up pulling over like someone behind me or something.
Okay. Interesting. Now, why do you think that is?
I don't know. I had to
Lay down on my
probably
therapist
like
couch, Derek.
the other,
Let's see
so
if we
like
can
the other
crack
thing
the
too is
code.
like it's I had the most recent one was like super weird just because like it was so an odd coincidence. So I was driving past I was driving down on the highway from coming home from Rochester, and I'm like looking ahead, and I needed to like look at something on my phone real quick to see if someone had said something.
Right.
And so I like look ahead. I see like a straight like most it's not it's like going around the bend sort of, but like there's none of those like middle areas in like the, you know how like there'll be middle connecting areas in the highway where like police will like sit between like the
Yeah.
like your side and the oncoming side.
Yep.
So like I look ahead and I don't see any of those. So I'm like, okay, there's clearly like no officers around here. I'm gonna look at my phone real quick. I pull up my phone. Well, I grab my phone because it's like on the passenger seat.
Why would you look at your
I
phone?
look at it real quick, and like I had sunglasses on, so like I didn't like turn my head down. I just glanced down. It was important. I needed to see if someone had messaged something to me because I may have needed, or I don't remember what it was for exactly, but like I may have, it was for something important.
Okay, if you say so.
And so like I didn't see anything, and then I look and like I like glance back up, and as I'm driving, I drive past. There's just a police car just like there's a dip sort of between like the two sides in the middle. He's just kind of parked between the two sides, not on the road or anything. He's just parked like on like the grass in between the two sides.
I don't remember this. Goofy, stop pushing me. I don't remember this lucky emblem right here at all. Like I do not remember that one. Anyhow, sorry. Continue.
Did you hear the last thing I said?
No. What was it?
Yeah, that's why I asked. There was, so like I was driving and like like right after I like looked at my phone, I drive past a police officer who was like parked or like in the middle of the two sides of the road, just like on the grass in like an area where like I couldn't see him coming around the curve.
Okay. Well, you're unlucky.
So like so I go by, I'm thinking to myself, fuck, like I was just like looking at my phone, like I hope like I don't think there's any possible way he could have like been able to tell, because like I had sunglasses on. I didn't want like visibly look down or anything. I held it like on my lap so it wouldn't have been able to be seen anyways. So I drive past him a little bit, and like almost like right after I get past him, he like pulls out.
Nice.
And so I'm like, oh fuck, he like So I don't know how, like, I don't know what sorcery he was using, but like he saw that, like I fucking
He
looked at my
saw
phone.
me. He fucking saw me. I'm going to
Uh,
jail.
and like
He's like, this is
so
the
like I
joke,
can't,
boys. That joke was too funny. You
and so
just pull out a gun out of your
I'm
car.
not going
I'm
back.
not going back to jail.
So like I like he and like so like I'm driving, so like he pulls out or whatever, and like he's like coming up kind of behind me or kind of like behind me, and like there's another guy there too, and he puts on his lights and pulls behind the guy behind me. The guy behind me like didn't look like he was like pulling over or anything, so I was like, is this guy just like, I was looking back in the rearview mirror like, is this guy just like not pulling over like he's supposed to? And like the cop's like trying to get around him, but he's just not letting him. But nope, the cop was pulling the guy who was right behind me over, not me.
Oh wow. Why?
I don't know. I don't know what
Damn.
that guy did. He was probably going slower than me.
Probably going slower
I don't
than
know.
me.
I don't know what caused him to get pulled over, but I did not get pulled over, and that is all that matters.
Yeah.
I also had an
I
incident
guess
a couple
so.
weeks ago, or not a couple weeks. When was this? This would have been, I guess it was in February. So yeah, or no, it was in January. It was in January or like early February. The cast party that we had for the chess show for Snowfest. We had it at Dave and Buster's, and afterwards, when I was driving back to the apartment, I accidentally ran a red light that I didn't see until it was too late. And shortly after that, a police car was, at the next light, I looked behind me in the rearview mirror and I saw a police car, and I was like, "Fuck, this guy's gonna."
You want to hear an unfortunate story that I don't think I ever talked about on the show? What happened to me?
Let me finish real quick.
Okay, fine. Fuck you.
So like,
fuck me. Sorry. Answer was fuck me was the one I was going for.
I like drove, so like I waited for the light. I was at turn green. I kept going, and like he was like following me like real closely. I figured like maybe he's waiting for me to like, pull off onto like on like a different road, because like the road I was on would have been hard to pull over in the first place. I thought so like maybe he's like waiting for me to then pull me over, because like he was like following me for a bit, and then like I eventually like turned off and he didn't follow me, and then he stopped following me. But like I'm convinced he saw me run the light and was just debating like, do I pull this guy over? Because it was also like 1 a.m.
Makes sense.
And rain, or freezing rain.
Maybe he was just taking a nap.
Maybe.
Anyhow,
okay.
So my story is, this is the only time I've ever gotten a ticket, right? And it was a warning ticket.
That seemed to lock everything into place.
Yes. It might just be the end of it. Anyhow, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I was coming home from like my aunt's house from family dinner. It was night, but it wasn't like 1 a.m. or anything. It was probably like 7 p.m. And I was at this light that I'm normally at, right? And the light turns green. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drive forward. What I noticed is some guy in the, on the right side of the intersection, like to my right. Does that make sense? Like I'm at a stoplight, he's at the right part of it. Yeah. He's there. It's a 2-lane road. He takes a right, kind of right in front of me. Like, wow, that dude sort of just cut me off. I mean, not really, but like he sort of just cut me off. What's up? And then I was gonna say, also, I don't know how Lexine even made this fucking dungeon, like, or labyrinth. So weird. Anyhow, what was I gonna say? So the light turns green. That guy, I'm like, wow, that's rude. He just cut me off. And then I noticed the guy that takes a left turn started to take his left turn. I'm like, what the fuck? I flip out. I glance up. I see their light is green. I'm very confused at this point. I'm like, oh my god, was my light red? And then immediately a cop pulls me over. And then he's like, what happened? And I'm like, I don't know. I thought the light turned green. I was the only car that went, too. I was, dude, I thought I was fucking, like, it wasn't like I was overly tired or anything. Like, because it was like 7 p.m. I mean, I'd be overly tired, like, today at 7 p.m. because I fucking went to bed at 6 p.m. yesterday. So I could be up for today. God! These projectile spammy characters are so annoying. Anyhow,
yeah.
That's why, yeah. Anyhow, they're like me. They know that's my best strategy, so they do it too. Fuck. About that. Okay. He's like, wow. He gave me a warning ticket. It's very nice. I feel like he could have just given me a real ticket for that, so I kind of lucked out. I'm glad he didn't do that because, boy.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened.
In my case, when I ran the red light, it was like I looked up shortly beforehand. I looked up, I saw a green light. And I was like, okay. And then like as I was like going under, I looked up and I was like, I saw like a red, and I was like, that was a red light. I think what happened is I looked up and I saw the light beyond it, not like the light, the next light past it, not the actual light I went through. Right. It was also like combined with like the freezing rain and whatnot. That was probably why that's probably why I didn't even see the one, is just because like my windshield was like kind of like blurry and whatnot. And I should point out, I don't usually do stuff that I'm not supposed to do while I'm driving. It's just in the rare occasions that I have, there's for some reason been a police officer very close by that has not pulled me over for some reason. It's like the weirdest. It's the weirdest, like, good-looking bad luck. I keep getting. I unfortunately get all of the anxiety with luckily not getting pulled over. I did get that one.
Maybe I am a subscriber to Matt Pat's theory of this is a scrapped area that they just repurposed randomly. Because I watched his game theory on it, and it just looks it, right? Like, it doesn't look like this should be where it is.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It's very out of place. Like I said, good level design, not story design, not so much. Look, I like the palace. It has some cool tricks to it and stuff. It's just so weird. Alright. And there's just 2 treasure chests here. Yes. This giant random portal must be the exit. That's sound logic, Goofy.
There's literally nothing else it could be.
Yeah. That was the Labyrinth of Ice. Oh boy. I'm getting tired too, but I already went to bed. That doesn't make sense. I can't get tired. I have to go to work in 4 hours.
Yeah, you're not allowed to get tired.
Okay,
You already used your tired.
I did. Maybe I'll just sleep some more. I don't know. I had to train people. Anyhow, let's go get that lucky emblem I missed, and then we can call it an episode. And then I guess we'll just figure it out from there. Brum, brum, brum. What's up?
Works for me.
It's around here somewhere, I think.
There's a lucky emblem here.
Yes, there is, Goofy. Alright, found it. Let's go save. You know, I don't think I've ever been to the left of this area. What's down there? I'm not even kidding. I've literally always taken that path. Where I just climb up that wall. Because it's slightly shorter. Whee! Treescape. Okay. Oh, there's still no, we don't want to fight anything right now. Not right now. Different time, different day. Different time and different day we'll fight some things. Do 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 boo doo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo doo. Is this music not great, though? I think this music's fantastic.
It's okay.
No, it's great. It's fantastic. That's what I just said. Anyhow, next time on Speletons. Bye-bye.